This conference will now be recorded.
Good evening. Today we are discussing about subprograms. What are the subprograms? Up to last session, we discussed about programs. A program is also called as anonymous block, but it is not saved in the database. How can I save the program within the database? If you want to save the program inside a database, then you should save it as a subprogram. You should create it as a subprogram. So here, procedures and functions, these two are called as subprograms. So what is a procedure? What is a function? First, let me discuss about procedure. So a procedure is a program that is saved in the database with a name that is called as procedure. Again, if the program saved inside database with a name that is called as a procedure, it is also called as a stored procedure. Stored procedure, PLSQL procedure or procedure, three are same. Procedure is nothing but a program that is saved in the database permanently with a name. Procedure is having two parts, specification part and body part. So what is specification? So specification indicates what is the type of object you are creating and what is the name of that object and what are the values it is accepting or it is giving. Again, I'm repeating. Specification represents what type of object you are creating and what is the name of that object and what are the values it is accepting, means input values, and what are the values it is giving, that is called as output values. So that input and output values are called as arguments. That is called as arguments. Body. Second part of procedure is body. Body contains declarations, begin block, exception block, end of the body. Body contains declarations, begin block, exception block, and end of the body. So the procedure syntax is like this. See, program beginning with declare, end with end. Okay, procedure beginning with create. So create or replace procedure. I am going to create a procedure. This is type of object. So you are creating procedure in the database. So you should specify name of the procedure. This is the name. Create or replace procedure, procedure name. These are input arguments or output arguments. Remember, input arguments accepting input, output arguments accepting giving output. So argument is nothing but variable again. Argument is nothing but variable. So these are called as argument variables. Argument variables are ready to accept values or they are ready to provide output to the client. Next is or as, any one keyword you can use. Remaining part is the same as program except declare keyword. See, specification part is the new concept to you. So body part is same as program without declare keyword. That's all. Declaration statements, begin block, exception block, and finally end of your procedure. That's all. So means I am creating this logic. I am saving this logic. It is a program actually. Save this program as a procedure in the database server. So means if you want to save something in the database server, you must save it with create command only. Create this logic inside database as a procedure. Again, create this logic inside database server as a procedure with this name, and it may accept this input values and provide output values. And how can I compile this procedure? Slash. So what is the use of slash in case of programs? In case of programs, slash means compile and execute the program. In case of procedure, slash means only compile the procedure. If there are no compilation errors, then the program will be saved. If there are no compilation errors, the program is created as a procedure in the database server. How to execute procedure? Program created, but how to execute it? You can execute in two methods. One is execute procedure by making a call. Another one is execute procedure with execute command. Execute procedure with execute command. This is one method. Another one is execute procedure by making a call. By making a call. Okay. So what is meant by making a call? Here, suppose my procedure name ABC. What is my procedure name? ABC. Created. I want to execute it. How? From other program. Listen. By making a call. From where we can call? You can call the procedure from program or procedure or function or package or trigger. You can make a call according to your requirement. Suppose so many procedures are there. How can I identify one procedure? With name. There are so many friends in front of me. If I call one friend, he will respond. Right? Similarly, if you make a call to procedure, then procedure will be responded. Means the procedure is executed. So from where we should call? You can make a call from program, other procedure, or function, package, or trigger. That depends on your requirement. See, what is the procedure calling statement? What is the procedure calling statement? The procedure calling statement syntax is like this. Procedure name. If procedure is accepting input values, you need to send values. If procedure not accepting any input values, you should write like this. Only procedure name. Then see, actually begin to end. This is a program, not procedure. If the program is executing, each statement in the program will be executed. What is the statement in the program? Procedure calling statement. Whenever it is executing, it will make a call to procedure. Then procedure is executed, not compiled. Remember. So executed. Once execution completed, the execution control return to program. What is the last statement here? End. This is indicating end of the program. Finish. So how can I execute a procedure? By making a call to the procedure. How to make a call? By writing procedure calling statement. From where we can call? From other program, procedure, function, package, or trigger. from any of these objects, we can make a call to procedure. So this is one method of execution. Another method of execution is execute procedure explicitly with execute command. That is, execute procedure name, and these are the input values or output values. Okay, I hope you understand what is a procedure. Again, let me go back. What is a procedure? Procedure is nothing but a program. If that program saved in the database permanently with a name, that is called as a procedure. Procedure is also known as stored procedure or PLSQL procedure. What is the use of program? To perform a task. What is the use of procedure? Same, to perform a task. Now, what are the properties of? So I hope you understand up to here. And procedure is having two parts: specification, body. Specification indicates what it is. What it is means it is a procedure type of object. And the procedure, what is the name of the procedure? And what are the values it is expecting, or what are the values it is giving or returning? That contains specification. Body contains declarations, begin block and exception blocks. Come to here. What are the properties of procedure? Procedure can be stored as a pre-compiled object. Procedure can be stored as a pre-compiled object. What is the meaning of this? See, just now I told you how to compile procedure slash. Then it will verify all compilation errors. If there are no errors, then only procedure is created successfully. If there is any one error, your procedure not created. That's why pre-compiled, once compiled successfully, then only it will be stored. And one more point, it is compiled, one-time compilation object it is. It is compiled only once. Compiled means no errors, saved in database. Can I call it any number of times? Yes. Can I execute it any number of times? Yes. Hope you understand it. So creating one time and executing many number of times. Next one. In future, can I modify existing procedure logic? Yes. In future, you can modify old procedure logic. Next one. Procedures sometimes will take input values. Sometimes they cannot take any input values. And already I told you, procedures are called from other programs, procedures, packages, functions, triggers, but procedure never called by select query. One of the most important point, interview point it is. What are the major differences between procedures and functions? This is one of the major difference. At any time, at anywhere, procedure never called by select query. Okay, means function can also be called by using select query. And one more, by default, procedure cannot return any value. By default, procedure cannot return any value. So sometimes we will create procedure with arguments. Sometimes we don't create procedure with arguments. So it look like same. So here I am writing one procedure. I want to create account details of customer ID 11110. I want to display account details of customer ID 11110. Come to here. Let me start the spool. Get customer data. How to get customer data? Select star from customer details. Okay. What is the customer number you are giving? First customer number 11110. Okay. What is the output you are expecting? Account details of customer. So where is the account information? Describe customer account details. So your account information, his account information is under this table. Account number, account type, open date, balance. We should display these four values. We should display these four values. Okay. Now, for this, what you are writing? Procedure, not program. Create or replace procedure. So, procedure information means procedure name is, it is not taking any input value. Why? Because we know one input, based on that we can select information. Is, I am declaring one record type variable, customer record. From which table it will support record? Customer account details table. From this table I am expecting a record. So declare the variable, record type variable with this table, %row type. Begin, select all columns means record into customer record. From which table you are selecting? Customer account details, where customer number is equal to so and so, so and so. Now you are displaying the output. Customer ID, so and so. Already we know that. Account number in this variable. See, record type variable means composite variable. Under composite variable, multiple column names are there. If you want to take a column value, then composite variable name dot column name. So let me create this is your procedure. Just I am changing procedure name. Get customer account info. Get customer account info. Here also same procedure name. After end keyword, we should specify procedure name. Right? Go to file menu, save. Go to file menu, exit, and here slash. Come to document. What is the use of slash? It will compile the procedure only. Under SQL Star Plus window, only it will compile procedure. It will not execute. If there are no errors, then it was created. If there is some error, it will display procedure created with compilation errors. procedure created with compilation errors. Hope you understand. Now, how to execute? Before execute, compulsory specify set server output on. Next, execute. First, by calling procedure from program. First method. Program generally begin with begin. What is the procedure name? Get customer account info and dbms underscore output dot put underscore line. End of output. End of process. End. How to compile and execute program slash. So whenever you write slash, it will be compiled. If there are no errors, first statement procedure calling statement. So control goes to procedure. Procedure is executed. Only from declaration statements it is executed. Remember, only from declaration part it will be executed. So this is executed at the time of creation. Okay. Once execution completed, control coming back to here, and then it will continue its next statement execution. See, customer ID so and so, account number so and so, account type, open date, balance, end of the process. In case, this is called as by calling procedure, you are executing the procedure. Now, execute above procedure explicitly. Execute above procedure explicitly. Execute get customer account info. Finish. This is called as explicit execution, and this is called as implicit execution or calling procedure. But anyway, procedure will be executed. Here see, first execution, second execution, giving same output. Why? Because the procedure always selecting this customer number information only. But today I want to access his information. Next day I want to access different customer account information. On some other time I want to access another different customer account information. Each time my customer number should be changed. Then we should create a procedure to accept customer number at each its execution. At each execution, procedure should accept some customer number. How? That is, creating procedure with arguments. Creating procedure with arguments. What is your target? Create a procedure to display customer account information from given customer number. You are giving some customer number. Based on that customer number, I want to access account information. ED. Okay. Let me copy that. Same procedure again. but I will change the name of the customer, the name of the procedure. So get customer account info, get customer account info, and it is taking customer ID. It is taking customer ID, right? Okay. See, if procedure is taking any input value, create procedure with argument. Argument is nothing but a variable customer ID. From which table you are giving customer ID? Customer details. Here, argument name space data type. Argument name space, we should write data type. So dynamically also you can access data type. Suppose number, that's all. Is you are taking customer record, remaining all the logic is fine. Here customer ID is not fixed, so it should be variable cust ID. After that, remaining values are same. End of the procedure. Completed. Here, customer number is equal to, don't specify direct value. You are submitting input value under variable cust ID. Again, I am repeating, to this procedure, you are giving input value. That input value is customer ID. Customer ID is saved into this variable, and based on this value, not ampersand not working, Vijay. Ampersand only work with program. Okay, and here customer ID saved into argument is based on customer ID. I am selecting customer account record from this table. So that record is saved under this variable. So declare this variable as a record type variable from this table. Now select the record, save into this variable from this table. If the customer number equal to given customer ID, display the values. File menu, save, file menu, exit, and use slash. Procedure created. Whenever you are executing, execute. What is the procedure? Get customer account info of given customer ID 11110. First time 11110. Next time 11111. Is it giving different account information? Yes. First account number 1471, second account number 1473, and first account balance is 45,000, and first account type is salary. But here second account type is savings account, balance is 23,000. Okay, next. So every time, suppose I am giving 11115, it's a different account again. Here 1476 account number, here 1473. Account types SB here account type is salary. Of course, balance is the same, balance is there. Okay, generally, if a procedure, listen carefully, if a procedure created with the argument. 1000, 2000 procedures are there. Every procedure is expecting some argument. Is it possible to remember what are the arguments for each procedure? Is it possible to remember what are the arguments for each procedure? Not possible. That's why for each procedure created with the argument, they can also write a program. From program, they will make a call to procedure like this. Calling above procedure with program. Declare cust ID number. Begin. Cust ID is equal to ampersand of cust ID. Cust ID given at runtime. Now making a call to procedure. Make a call to procedure. Get customer account information. It is taking one input value. That is the value from cust ID. And dbms underscore output dot put underscore line. End of info. Completed. End of the procedure. End of the program. Run it. Enter value for cust ID 11114. See here. So you don't remember any procedure name, any arguments associated with procedure. Just run your program, then program will take the input values required by procedure. Program is taking input values required by procedure. No need to remember anything, but you should save the programs at some place in your system. Say, save as, where I am saving in the desktop. Say, get customer account info. That's all. So here your program was saved. Okay, open it. What is the meaning of this name? Get customer account information. If you need that customer account information, run it. Automatically it will take customer ID. That customer ID passed to procedure. I will give you some more examples, don't worry. Now, next one. So write a procedure to display total salary and average salary of employees from given department name. You are giving some department name. Based on the from that department name, what is the total salary you are paying to that department employees, and what is the average salary of that department employees. I want to write a procedure for that. Create or replace procedure. The procedure name is get total sal avg sal. It is taking department name, variable department name. It's like varchar2. See, for any argument, don't specify data type size. This is argument. Only write the data type. Don't write size. It's not accepted. Generally, for the variables, we can write data type and size. But for the arguments, the variables under these two parentheses are called as arguments. For the arguments, only specify data type. Okay, is based on this, I am calculating total salary. It's a number. And also we want to calculate average salary. This is also number type. Begin. Select how to calculate total salary, sum of sal. How to calculate average salary, AVG of sal. From EMP, where department number equal to department number of given department name. Select department number from DEPT, where department name is equal to VD name, given department name. Calculations from one table, input value from other table. So it is better to use subquery. Completed. Display the details. dbms underscore output dot put underscore line. So switch into new line. In the new line, I want to print given department name, VD name, and switch into new line. Total salary, that is total sal, and again switch into new line. Employee average salary, AVG sal. Close the bracket and end of your procedure. What is the procedure name? Get total sal, AVG sal. Completed. Procedure created with compilation errors. What is the problem? Listen carefully. If it is displayed like this, procedure not created really. If you want to know the errors, use this command. Show errors. See, the problem is at 7th line. Here you are calculating two values. That values should be saved into variables. That you missed. So that's why it is saying into class is expected. Into total sal avg sal. Save it, exit, slash. Now procedure was created. Understand? This is about creating a procedure. Procedure created. Now, here I am writing a program directly. Get total salary and also average salary. So this is the name of the program that I am designing the program here. Declare. You are giving department name. DEPT name is a variable varchar 2 of 20 and begin. DEPT name is equal to ampersand of DEPT name and call the procedure get total sal avg sal. I think what is our procedure name? Total sal underscore avg sal. Okay, it is taking department name DEPT name. Finish. End of your program. Completed. Save this. Save. In the SQL Start Plus window, paste it. Run it. Enter value for department name. Accounting. Total salary and average salary. So it is printing average salary too lengthy. Can I modify it? Yes, you can also modify. You can also modify. Say I want to modify the program again. Here, total salary, average salary. Trunk of AVG sal. I don't want to see decimal part. That's all. You are eliminating decimal part. If you make any modification in the logic, again compile it. Again it is saying, sorry, here trunk should be used here, not here. AVG sal. Trunk of calculated value. That is right. File, save, file, exit, slash. Procedure created. Now, here I have given so many programs. Please go through with this document. Solved examples and also unsolved examples are also there. Without copy and paste, there is another method to paste it here. I will explain in the next session. Enter value for department name. Same department name. Accounting. Here a short average salary, but in the previous case, it is displaying the average salary like this. I don't need decimal part, then you are using trunc. That's why the average salary is truncated. Decimal part was eliminated completely. If you want to run the program again, then sales. From the sales, this is the scenario. If you want to run the program again, research. At each time we are submitting a different input value and it is giving different outputs also. Okay, this is about procedures. Accepting input value, procedures without accept input value. Let me spool off. Okay, not completed. 10 more minutes we will continue. Remember, we know how to work with SQL Star Plus till now. But from the next session onwards, I want to work with the GUI tool. GUI tool. Yes, Sahub, tell me. So how to work with the GUI tool? Remember, we have two types of client tools, CUI and GUI. SQL Plus is CUI. Just now we closed one window. SQL Developer is a GUI window. Select SQL Developer and hit S. Then a SQL Developer window is going to be started. Okay, so in the next session, I will give you the information. How to save output of a program into a file, disk file. So let me verify that. Yes, it is available in 11G also, Vijay. So this is the SQL Developer. First time we are connecting to the database through this tool. So at the very beginning moment, define your connection. First time means define the connection for you. Connection name. So here some people are there. Dinesh 8, Dinesh 81, Dinesh 08. Already they connected to database previously through this. But Dinesh 830 not connected to database through this tool till now. First time you are connecting means define a connection for you. How to create a connection for you? There is a plus symbol. Select it. It is displaying new connection window. Connection name Dinesh 830 developer. Any name you can submit here. Any name. Username Dinesh 830. Already this username should be available in the database. And password of 830 is welcome. After submitting these details, what are the details you submitted? Connection name, username, password. Then enter service name. To which database I am connecting? ORCL PDB. ORCL PDB. Then hit test button. Total 5 values you are submitting. Connection name, username, password, service name, and then select test button. If it is a success, your details are valid. If it is failed, your details are not valid. So let me show you how the details are invalid. Suppose Dinesh 831, service name is same, ORCL PDB. Dinesh 831 is not there. Test. See, invalid username or password. Login denied. Okay, let me change. Dinesh 830. It's valid. But service name I am giving like this. XE test. See, TNS listener does not know of service. TNS listener don't know your service. XE service is not there. Understand? So be careful. Here I am changing the service ORCL PDB. Test success. Connect. Connected. Once it was connected, you can see a query window. You can see a query window. Here you can type queries. Here you can type queries. Select star from customer account details. Okay. Type your query. Select your query and select run statement. Select run statement. See, this is query window. This window is query window. This window is output window. Query window, output window. Hope you understand. Okay. Generally, what is the benefit of this tool? For every action, we should type a command in this window. For each and every task, we should type a query. But in the GUI client tool, simple. How can I erase all the queries? In the SQL Star Plus window, how to erase all the queries? CL space SCR. Compulsory, we should write a command and hit enter. But here, there is some icon, erase icon. Erase. Such kind of simple things. How can I see data from a table? Select star from table name, right? But here you don't need that. This is your user account connected right now. Expand it. Expand tables. You can see all your tables created in your user account. All your tables. From which table you are expecting data? Suppose cust table. Cust table. Select it. Then it is displaying customer table structure. And select data. It is displaying customer table data. Select constraints. It is displaying any constraints available on this. Understand? So without writing any query, we can see the structure. This is the structure. Without writing query, we can see data. We can see constraints. We can see statistics. How many rows, how many blocks, average row length. Okay. So some type of small things we can do by using graphical icons. some type of small works we can do by using graphical icons. That is the benefit of GUI tool. So compulsory you should get the knowledge of GUI tool. Compulsory. See, I want to display I want to write a procedure. Yes, Vijay. In Oracle 11G, you have SQL Developer. See, if you are working with old versions, I'm not sure about it, its availability. But if you are working with the latest versions of Oracle 11G or 12C, if you install 11G or 12C, definitely both tools are available. See here, Start, All Programs, Oracle folder, Application Development. Are you seeing two tools or not? See here, SQL Developer available, SQL Plus is also available. In case in your system not available, inform it to me. I will give you the software. Don't worry about it. Okay, please be familiar with this environment. There are so many benefits are there with this environment. Compulsory, you must familiar with one GUI tool and one CUI tool. Compulsory in the real time. That's all for today. The next session is on Monday. Able to come on that day or not? Monday is festival actually. Are you able to attend on that day? And not getting any answer from others. Arvind, what is your mail ID, Arvind? I hope you are hearing my voice, Mr. Arvind. What is your mail ID? Okay. So next session onwards, you are not permitted to attend if you don't submit your mail ID.